Yeousch!
People always tell me stay in your lane, do your thing, but try to be different. I look at them and laugh like I ain't gon' change. I've been the same, plus I'm way too consistent.
What's up guys, it's X-Rays and welcome to a new Under the Knife dissection. Today we're going to be taking a look at the M27 assault rifle, which is one of the most accurate assault rifles in the assault rifle class loadout. So anyways, now that we got that kind of little introduction out of the way, let's jump into some of the stats. The M27 is unlocked at level 31, which is a little strange considering the M27 is sort of like the M4 A1 of Call of Duty or Black Ops 2, which is a little strange since all these, lower recoil full auto guns that they, use especially in their creative class is usually unlocked a little earlier on, making it easier for people to level up. But this one is unlocked at level 31, which is basically about halfway through your road to commander, or getting to the next prestige, which is a little weird. So nonetheless, let's move on now. The M27 is a full auto assault rifle, so all that basically means is all you have to do is pull down on the trigger and then it does all the work for you. It's not a semi-auto, so it's a pretty easy gun to use for people who are just starting out. The M27, the amount of rounds that it has per clip is 30 rounds regularly, and if you put extended clip or extended mags on it, then it has 40 rounds per clip. Moving on, the max damage of the M27 is actually pretty low. It's at 33 at its max damage, and then the minimum damage that it will do, say at its cutoff point at the max distance, is 22. So one thing you see about this is that even though it has a lower amount of damage that it doesn't have as wide of a drop off in damage as other assault rifles. So it's got a pretty tight one. So even if you were at its max distance or close distance, it would be pretty much the same amount of bullets it would take to get a kill on a person. Moving on from that, the M27 shoots at 720 rounds per minute, so it's a little slower. It's about as fast as an MTAR. It's not the most high rate of fire assault rifle, but it's definitely not the worst out of all the assault rifles. Moving on, the time to kill for the M27 is 0.2669 to 0.35 milliseconds or of a second to kill someone. So again, it's not the best, it's definitely not the worst out of all of the assault rifles. So moving on from that, one strange thing about the M27, since it has such a low damage output, it actually does not have a 3-shot kill range. So you could be up in their face and shooting them in the head 3 times, but the damage wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't be able to get a kill like that. Because it, even with the headshot multiplier, it's not enough to bring it over 100 hit points that you need to kill someone. So it's a little strange. There really is no 3-shot kill range. However, the 4-shot kill range is at 123 feet. And again, there's such that little short amount of distance between the drop off and the damage that most of the time you will be getting 4-shot kills on the person as opposed to 5-shot kills, which basically means that the M27 has a 4 to 5 shots needed to kill a person. Moving on from that, we move on to the headshot multiplier. The M27 has a 1.1 headshot multiplier. It doesn't really do anything. So basically what this means is, don't even worry about trying to go for headshots. It's not going to do anything. You might as well just try to go for more accurate, go for the body, go for the torso. You're going to get the same, time to kill as opposed to trying to go for headshots and possibly missing, because it doesn't do anything. The M27 has a very low hip spray. Again, most assault rifles are like these, so you don't really have to worry about putting a laser sight. You can put it if you want to, if you're trying to go for a specific challenge or anything like that. But again, really no need to put anything on the M27 in terms of a laser sight or anything. The M27 has a 95% movement speed. Again, it's the same for all assault rifles. You move just a little bit slower than if, say, you were using an SMG or a shotgun. So this really does affect the way that Ghost works with this class. I'm going to have a link to the Ghost perk dissection so you guys can see how that affects it. Moving on from that, the knife speed of the M27 is 1.22 seconds. It's basically all the same around the assault rifles. It's a little slower than say trying to knife with a handgun and a shotgun, but it's not too bad. It's pretty decent. The aim down sight and the in and the ADS out is 0.25 seconds. So again, pretty much standard on all the assault rifles, apart from the SMR, which has a little bit of a slower time. The raise time and drop time of the M27 is 0.72 seconds to raise the gun, and then 0.35 to drop the gun. So again, pretty standard numbers for an assault rifle. The reload time for this assault rifle is when fully reloading, you know, without doing the reload cancel, it is 1.95 seconds, and if you're doing the reload cancel, it would take you 1.32 seconds. So it's actually a pretty fast reloading gun in terms of all the other assault rifles, so you don't really need fast mags on this one. If I were you, I'd rather put extended mags on this thing to, you know, have more ammo to go through. Moving on from the reload time from that, if you were to completely reload, if you went down to your final bullet, we all know that if you waste all your ammo and then reload, then it's a slower time to reload. So when you are doing that, you actually have a 2.5 second reload time, and then if you were to cancel the reload time, so if you were to do YY or run or sprint or do something like that, it would be 1.42 seconds. So, you know, everybody already knows, don't go down to your last bullet, you know, reload while you still have at least one round in the magazine, since it's a lot faster than trying to reload when you go straight down through all your ammo. Anyway, so apart from that, the M27 has a very, very low recoil. You don't even need grip. Even if the grip attachment did work in Black Ops 2, which a lot of people argue that it doesn't do anything. Well, it does do something, but again, it's so vague that there's really no point in using it. Even if the grip attachment did do something, you wouldn't necessarily need it on the M27, since the recoil is so minimum, you can hardly even tell that it's moving in any particular direction, and even when it does, it is such a manageable recoil that you don't even have to worry about putting a grip or any sort of attachment like that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Under the Knife Dissection. If you did, leaving a like and a favorite on this video is appreciated, if you really enjoyed it, of course. And anyways, leave a comment down below. What do you guys want me to dissect next? It can be a perk, a score streak, a gun, it can be anything, a launcher, a special, whatever. Leave it down in the comment section down below, and it might be featured in the next one. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed again. So I'm out, guys, and peace.